You are more than enough. At some point or another in life, we come to a point where we question our adequacy, be it for a job, for a relationship, for an award, a reward, anything really, and we question if we can do this and if we can participate in the said opportunity. The truth is, you are self-sufficient. You do not need to be someone else. Who you are is adequate and worthy of the opportunity presented to you. The temptation to pawn off an opportunity due to inadequacy is a natural occurrence, but you cannot allow those thoughts to be the ones that are dominant in your mind. This article will give reasons as to why you are enough, and not just enough, but more than enough. 1. You are the value. Emily Moraushan, in her book, In Case You Didn't Know, speaks about how you as an individual are the value. That when it comes to a job or a relationship that makes you feel like you are not enough, you are meant to remember that you are the value. Your intellect, your wit, how you think, your ideas are what make you. Your intellect, your wit, how you think, your ideas are what make you you and unique. Therefore, there's no need to change who you are for something that's here today and gone tomorrow. In these times that we live in, making paper is one of the most important facets of our lives. We want to live our best lives, and it's not surprising that we bend over backward to impress our superiors so that we can get a shot at the best life. However, when the job that you work does not realize your effort and all that you do, when your job insinuates that you are not enough or that you are not deserving despite your best efforts, remember that you are the value. When you appraise the importance of your desire as being more valuable than yourself, then you are creating an imbalance in your self-perception. You place the sign on the thing that is outside of yourself as opposed to who you are within yourself. This takes away your power and gives it to an external force. Emily Moraushan. 2. You are complete. Being self-sufficient is also about understanding that you are complete. Most of us have told those that we love that they complete us, as if to say that we're half human beings, and without them, we're unable to exist. To demystify this, you ought to know that you are a complete human being. Thus, you should trust that you are sufficient as you are, just as the next person is also complete in their own right. You are not less than any other human being, and no person can complete you. It's a process of healing and self-love. When you think of yourself as less than that, you will doubt your abilities, then you limit yourself to the things you can and cannot do. But when you realize that you are complete, yes, you may need help, but that's human nature. But that doesn't mean that you are somewhat incomplete and less than a human being. 3. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. Self-sufficiency is embedded in knowing that because you are more than enough, you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. Understanding that you are more than enough means you understand that you are capable and that you can achieve that which you put your mind to. A weak self-image will always affect your overall outlook on life. If you feel that you are less, then you will lack confidence in the things that you say and the things that you want to achieve. Because you feel inadequate, you will feel that you are not good enough to be in that room. You're not good enough to pitch the idea. Self-sufficiency reminds you of your inner greatness. Without that inner nudging, most of us would have given up thinking that we cannot do it or that it's not meant for people like us. Opportunities should not be monopolized so that whoever wants to achieve greatness can do so without facing obstruction. 4. You are still more than enough when you ask for help. Toxicity has taught us that seeking help is a sign that we are weak and that we're inadequate. There could be no greater misconception. Seeking help means that we realize that there are certain things that we cannot do, and that is human nature. Asking for help is a sign of self-sufficiency and courage, knowing your limits and your abilities. Asking for help in areas where you struggle makes a learner, and there is nothing weak about acquiring knowledge. From the foregoing, you are more than enough is a braggadocious attempt to say that you are a no-net and that you are better than others. But it is acknowledging that as a human being, you are more than enough. You are self-sufficient. You know that you are the value, that you are complete, that you can achieve whatsoever you set your mind to, and finally that asking for help is not a sign of weakness.